Hey everyone, happy quarantine. Wow, yeah, what's going on? I don't even know where this video is going to go. I know what I want to talk about, so we'll just see where it goes. Um, I want to talk about people taking too many supplements, trying to do too many things to stay healthy when it's actually, you're not letting your body do it. Let your body take care of you on some level, okay? Because, I'm getting way too many people calling me and they're really, really sick and they've done juicing and they've followed the fad diets and they've taken a million supplements a day. And I'm telling you, that's not the answer because I hear from them and they're sick. So I really want to help people. And I'm guilty. I mean, I did it for a long time. So I want to say from experience, I know that doesn't work. I know that you can rely on your body to be healthy. So I don't even know where I want to start with this, but let me start with my journey. So years ago, I had seen a lot of naturopathic doctors, and I was on 32 different supplements, and every one of them was for a certain thing, and it made sense to me that I would need to take them. And I don't think that they are doing that as much anymore. I think people have realized that too much is not a good thing, and we need to have the balance. So I was taking too many things, and then I just kept getting all kinds of health conditions and health concerns coming up. And I had a guy tell me, he's like, "Why are you taking all that?" I said, "I need it all. I need all of this stuff." And he said, "Oh shit." He's like, "You don't need any of it. Maybe one or two things here and there." So that's where I want to kind of go, finish this video with maybe a few things here and there. So I threw it all away and I felt better than ever. And I've helped people now over the years to not throw away, but to scale back on what they're taking, and they actually are feeling better. Same with the diet. So our environment is so dirty, and then we're trying to make ourselves so clean that we can't live in this environment. And that's where I was, I got to that point. I was doing a modality, a sound and light modality. I can't say the name because I had a cease and desist thrown on me, so I'm not allowed to say the name. But it was a light box, rectangular light box with a rainbow colored light bulb assembly, and most of you will know now. Um, and it made me too clean. I couldn't go outside. I couldn't ride my motorcycle. I would get sick from the fumes. I would get sick walking into a place with new carpet from the formaldehyde or the chemicals. I was getting sick everywhere I turned. And I had followed a clean diet. I had taken my supplements. I had done sound and light therapies. And I made myself so clean that I was sick. I couldn't live in this dirty world anymore. So after inventing the harmonic egg, um, I kind of feel like what that's doing is it's helping you to live in the environment that you are in. It's almost like it knows that you can't be too clean, and so it's helping you live in an environment that is more conducive to how your body fits into this world, if that makes sense. I hope it's making sense because I'm going to ramble a lot in this video because I don't have any notes. That brings up a funny story I won't tell you, but I threw away my notes one time going into a talk and I didn't know what to say. It was just funny. Yeah, I remember that. Anyway, so I was trying to figure out how can I monitor what I do need in my body. And I do the egg sessions. I do that once a week. And you got to give your body time to integrate. So I definitely don't do those every day. Some people say, if I had access to it, I'd do it every day. Well, that's great, but your body can't handle that. You have to let your body integrate. You feed your body breakfast and you let it integrate till lunch. And you feed your body lunch and you let it integrate till dinner. You don't eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same time. That would be stupid, right? Well, it's a stupid thing to do all this other modalities all at the same time and piling them up on each other. It's the same thing energetically, except for it's not your stomach and your body doesn't really know what it's going through because you don't feel it. Now, some people do, don't get me wrong. Some people know when enough is enough is enough. And I do have clients who have done sessions and then a week later we're going to do another session and they weren't fully integrated and knew enough to call and say, I'm still integrating from the last session, so I'm not ready yet. which is great. And I honor that and I love that. And I'm so glad people are listening to their bodies. Okay. So, where do I go now? My morning routine right now is I make elderberry tea because it's an immune builder. So right now, every morning I have my 2 ounces of elderberry tea. I bring dates and figs to the office because when I have a sugar craving, natural date sugar and the fig sugar is so great. Like I don't crave sweets when I'm able to eat a date or a fig throughout the day. And I probably have 1 date and 1 fig every day. Don't get crazy. I have a square of dark chocolate most days. And then recently I needed some comfort food because there's a lot of stress going on in the world. So I bought some fake Oreo cookies, you know, the kind that are organic, but they still have the cream filling. And it's good enough for me. So I have a little container I bring to the office with my 1 cookie in it. And then I'll have 1 other cookie sometimes. Well, most of the time. So 2 a day. And I won't buy another box. It's just that's what I have now. Then I have my fruit smoothie in the morning. So wild blueberries, and I had a mango, organic mango this morning, and I put some cabbage in there and had some organic dark cherries today. It changes, you know, every day. Oranges I had for a while. That's a, you know, good vitamin C. Kiwis are a good source of vitamin C, and people are touting vitamin C right now. I don't know that I'm buying into that. But I have a shower filter that has one of the filters has vitamin C that kind of goes into the water stream when you're showering. And I've noticed that in testing, and I'll get to my testing device here in a minute, that my vitamin C levels are pretty good. I don't know if it's the shower filter because I'm not just dousing vitamin C in my body. So then I have, you know, a variety of whatever's in my smoothie. And then sometimes I'll have a waffle. Sometimes I have a poached egg. Sometimes I'll have a just a piece of bread. And sometimes I have some cereal, some organic cereal. I have some coconut milk in the refrigerator. So I have something for breakfast. And then today's lunch is leftover cauliflower quesadillas. Oh, they're so good. They were so good yesterday with some green chili salsa. And so, anyway, I'm getting hungry now. It's lunchtime. So I bought this device called the VitaStick. There you go. And it tests a bunch of different minerals in your body. And I really bought this because I thought I was going to pre and post test people in the Harmonic Egg. And we've been doing some testing to see how can it replenish your minerals, how can it do, you know, some different things that I've been wanting to do for people. I mean, would it be cool if you could go in and with the sound and with the light colors, you can replenish all your minerals by just being in there? That'd be cool, right? Because we know different colors will replenish different minerals. And I think that's why some of our foods are different colors. I haven't done the research yet, but you know, maybe all red foods have B vitamins in them, and maybe all purple foods have different minerals in them. So I think we're on to something with that. So I went ahead and I'm experimenting with electrolytes inside the egg, and I feel like, you know, testing with my VitaStick, it's actually replenishing minerals without ingesting them. So to be determined. I'm still testing all that. I'm going to take a drink of water because I'm behind on my water today. And I have my little Christmas Rudolph. I just love this thing. Anywho, life is good, right? Okay, so we're going to talk about this VitaStick and what the things that I've learned. So I got the VitaStick a couple weeks ago, and I've been testing, you know, myself, and it really is this little stick here. You put onto the points of your acupressure, you know, meridian lines, whatever you want to call it, of the fingers. You can do different tests. You can test the toes. You can test the there's different body parts. So every mineral is tested by a different body part. There's one on the cheek. There's one on this side of the cheek, potassium and sodium. And so what I was finding is that I was really low on vitamin E. And I don't know where I would be getting vitamin E from. So this is where the whole journey started. I thought, well, I'll order some vitamin E. And then I started researching what foods can you get vitamin E from. And it wasn't a lot of things that I was eating. So, okay, that made sense. I noticed when I was out in the sun, when it was sunny out and I could go see my horse, my vitamin D levels were up. The last couple days, I haven't been out because I've been busy working, and then we had some snow and some cold weather. My vitamin D levels are down. Now, let me say that this is clinically tested. They say that it's 70% accurate. So, whether or not the accuracy is 100%, I like to see that there was change. When I was in the sun, my vitamin D levels were up. When I wasn't, they were down. So I see change. I don't know what the actual level is because it's 70% accurate. Okay. And you want to continue to test yourself over and over so that you're getting consistent results and you're getting a good baseline, because then you can see how your body's changing daily, and test yourself at the same time every day. I test myself every day, after my shower at night. And then I know that it's the consistency of how I've done throughout the day. When I have an extra stressful day, I notice my B levels are down. So I will do 2 B complexes a day and 2 doses of B12 liquid that I take. I'll do that twice a day. If my levels are up for a couple days, I don't take the vitamins. I don't need them. And this is what I'm trying to get to. You're taking vitamins every day. And I've noticed I had to take CoQ10 to start. And who knows why that gets depleted from the body. But I took one, and then I was good for 3 days. And then I started to see the levels go down, so I took another one. Good for 3 days. If my stress levels are not bad, then I don't need more than 1 B complex a day. You see where I'm going with this? So you really want to test your levels. You want to try to replenish them with foods. So, the figs replenish things and the dates replenish things. And I noticed that, different foods that I eat, if I have a good diet, my levels are up. I don't need the supplements because I'm eating right. I noticed when I had, some French fries the other day and a hamburger, hey, I'm human. And you know what? These are my comfort foods, so I like them. And I don't do it all the time. But guess what? My mineral levels went down. The body depleted mineral levels from probably processing the greasy French fries and the fatty hamburger. So, and the bread. But I'm still going to eat it. And if I need to replenish, that's why I'm really liking this stick. It's really showing me how my body is responding to what I'm eating, responding to what I'm doing, and what I need and what I don't need. So that's the key too. So, I wanted to bring all that up to you, and I'm going to look at my notes. I did make some notes, but only 2 of them. Let me tell you that. Okay. So everybody's different. So not everybody's going to need all these things. And some supplements, you might get a magnesium that, your friend says, this is the bomb, and this magnesium has helped me sleep, and it got rid of my muscle spasms and my cramps and blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't do anything for you. Well, why is that? Okay, so we are all like snowflakes. We are all from a different planet or galaxy, if you will. Some of you will believe that, some of you won't. Different ancestral, beliefs. So some of you will believe that, some of you won't. Our DNA is all different. We're all different. It is not a one size fits all. You really need to study yourself, study your body, be a private investigator. I've done videos about being a private investigator for yourself. You really need to study your own body, okay? Because we're all different and we're not going to respond the same, unless we were born in the same city, we had the same parents, we had the same bosses, teachers. Oh my gosh, these glasses are annoying me. My blue blockers. Unless you eat the same diet, drink the same amount of water, have the same amount of sleep, live in the same neighborhood, we are different. And you're going to need different things. Study your own body. Don't rely on, Joe the rag man to tell you, that this potassium works for him. It may not work for you. You've got to figure it out on your own. You got to think for yourself. You got to listen to your body. So that's why I really like this stick. And I'm like, I should probably call the company and so I can get a commission, or maybe I should sell them. I don't know. No time. Anyway, At the end of the night, okay, so now you guys know that I don't eat totally healthy all the time. I went to Arby's a couple weeks ago. Arby's and Taco Bell, those are my go-to fast food places. Um, I, uh, I want to live, and I enjoy Taco Bell once in a while, and I enjoy Arby's once in a while. So there you go. And then at night, I buy these little kombucha alcohol drinks, blueberry, basil, turmeric, ginger, mango, and they're kombucha with alcohol. And so I have a 2 ounce glass at night just to kind of wind down. I don't do pot, I don't smoke, I don't drink excessively, but that seems to be my little chill time, and I enjoy that. And I don't do it every night, but most every night I do. Don't drink wine, don't really care for that anymore. Ever since I got over the migraine headaches, I was triggered sometimes by cheap wine, years ago. So I don't drink wine anymore. Maybe it's a psychological thing. So I do like the taste of it, but just don't drink it. Um, let's see. So, hopefully that brings some clarity to you. The fad diets. Let me talk about the fad diet. So, people are talking about no eggs, no dairy. The medical medium has his diet. I followed him, and I respect him, and he's helped a lot of people who are very, very sick. Because when you're very, very sick and you do celery juice and you add fruits into your diet and vegetables and you start doing detox smoothies, I mean, you're going to see an improvement, okay? But when you're healthy and you try to be that clean and you're doing, 32 ounces of celery juice or whatever he says, I can't even get good celery anymore. So I'm kind of pissed off at him because I used to enjoy some celery juice. Now every celery juice place that I go to, the celery's like this. I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying that. So I can't get good celery anymore. So it's frustrating. But people that have followed this for years and years and years are now sicker than they were when they started because they were healthy to begin with and they knew what they were, doing to feed their body. So, you got to watch that. I actually followed the diet for like 2 or 3 years and I really got messed up. I started to see yellowing in my eyes instead of the white. I started to get basically my fingers. You can still see they were dark blue, purple. I took eggs out of my diet, and there's a lot of B12 in there. And then I got a B12 test, and I was off the charts in B12, so I stopped taking it. So as I've been adding B12 back to the diet and eggs back to the diet, they look kind of gray now, but oh my gosh, they were dark blue, like literally blue like this. It was scary. Scared my brother. He was like, "You better go get checked." And so I started to be the private investigator to figure this out. But so many things started to fall apart when I was generally healthy because I took things out of my diet that I needed in moderation. And so I know, when you're wanting to starve off a virus like Epstein-Barr or something like that, yeah, stay away from eggs and dairy. When you have a kidney problem, stay away from animal proteins. But you can go back to it. It's not like an everyday thing forever, And I have a very Scorpio personality, so when I do something, I go in 100,000%. So I, brought back sugar into my diet, refined sugar, like the 2 cookies a day, a little piece of chocolate. I brought back fast food into my diet, not Burger King, no Impossible Burger for me. The ingredients in that are like, no way. I looked at it and I was like, I'd rather eat the flame broiled beef burger than the Impossible Burger. So, you got to find what works for you, and there is no one size fits all. So I really, really, really want to impart on you guys that you need to listen to your own body. It's going to be different for everybody. I did an apple a day for a couple months, and then my body hasn't been craving apples. So I got another apple the other day because it started to crave it again. And I actually noticed minerals changing without my apples. So there was something I was getting from that. I notice, this has really been just fun for me to experiment with on myself. And that's given me a whole new knowledge base to share with you guys that I see. Good foods, my minerals are up. Bad foods, they come down. So I take a supplement. I'm not taking them every day. Now, the B complex and the B12, I'm still taking every day because I'm trying to fix this completely. It's just eventually I'm going to wean off of the B complex because I'll find the right foods that are going to keep me replenished or not. Let me cancel that with all the stress of what's going on. And then I'm trying to run two companies and, sell eggs to people, the Harmonic Egg. I don't know if you never watched this video before. I invented this crazy device called the Harmonic Egg. And it's helping thousands of people across the United States. And hopefully we'll be selling one to the UK after this craziness is over. Um, but yeah, I mean, I can't even tell you. We started the distance healing, and oh my God, the testimonials I'm getting from distance healing, I can't fit it in my brain that I can put a picture of you in the egg with your birthday and your name. I don't have any pictures here, but I shouldn't show them anyway because there are other people. Um, and you can tell me some amazing results that happen, like you don't have a sore throat anymore. Your insomnia, you slept, well. Your dog's more peaceful because you did a session with your dog. It's crazy. I can't even believe that I get to live this life. It's so fun. So anyway, yeah, that's me. But you can look up other things. I had some guys come in today. They were so cute, some younger guys, and he said that they had to like find me deep in the internet on some post that I did months ago about some silver protein that I sell here, and they wanted it. That this is the good stuff, right? Got to have this silver. And so they found my number, and they actually talked to the doctor that sells it, but he was going to charge them shipping, and they found out that they could get it here in Colorado at my center. Anyway, they came in and they're like, we watched a bunch of your videos. And then I was talking to him and he's like, hey, that's the chick. I watched her video. So cute. So, yeah, I'm the chick. Anyway, super fun stuff. So, well, I'll leave you with that. I mean, you don't have to get one of these. I just found it really valuable. And I think they were like $150, and it works off of Bluetooth on your phone. And it seems to work pretty well. Like I said, 70% accurate clinical studies, but you can test yourself every day and see what you need, because you're not going to need the same things every day. If you eat a different diet, you're going to need different things. If you have a lot more stress, you're going to need different things. If you didn't drink enough water, you're going to need different things. So it's an everyday journey for you. I just don't want to see people taking 36 supplements a day every day for their whole life because they don't need it. Okay, what else? If you guys have any questions, just email me or text me. No, because I'm not giving you my cell phone, so that's not a good plan. Email me, call me. All right, so have a great day. Enjoy your life. I hope this is this what one of my client calls it, the COVIDiot. Hope COVIDiot's over soon, and we can get back to normal and start hugging and handshaking again. But I hear that might be a new normal, that we won't be having that human touch, which will be a shame. But I'll still be participating. Okay, bye.